We are building mining optimization software. So right now we have a product that we're rolling out, an MVP, that scans your network, scans your computer, onboards all your devices. So we can actually pick up, if you have 20,000 devices or 10 devices on your network, we pick it up, we identify it, we optimize it, we start mining with it, we do profit switching with it, and we make the hash power as stable as possible. Now, as being plugged into our platform, we also include a loyalty token with payouts. Now, a lot of people ask, why do you need a token? So the token is just the start of the bigger model. So it's going to drive what's called the Titan marketplace, which is going to be for buying and selling hash power. Now, it's great to have a centralized marketplace, but we have a lot of centralization in the space. So welcome to the world of mining, right? We have a lot of fear right now where people are afraid of devices and where they are located in this world, right? We have millions of these little toasters that are producing hash power, and they're congregating around cheap electricity. This is the trend. Whether it be Iceland, China, Mongolia, we're always going to see these little toasters congregating around cheap electricity. So what do we do? How do we decentralize and protect decentralized networks with such concentrated hashing power? This is what we propose. The solution to decentralization of hashing devices is not, decentralization of hashing devices is not the solution to decentralizing the control. The solution to decentralization is the control, I can't even read right now. The solution is decentralization of the control of the produced hashing power. So it doesn't matter where in the world these toasters are, all that matters is who's controlling the hash power that's coming out of them. So on this premise, this is what we're doing, is essentially we're taking money, we're turning it into electricity. We're running electricity through these little toasters. We're turning the electricity now into hash power, which is now global and decentralized. It hits the networks, and now we can turn it back into money. We're essentially translating electricity into hashing power. So now we have a derivative of electricity that we can trade. But how do we prove that the hashing power actually exists? So our vision is to create a peer-to-peer decentralized network that can prove hash rate has been delivered and that it actually exists. And once we can prove hash rate has been delivered and actually exists on a decentralized platform, now we can do some really cool stuff. At that point, we can start building smart contracts around it. We can start doing non-fungible tokens for mining devices. Think about that. If Bitmain had 20,000 devices or InnoCyclone had 20,000 devices sitting in a warehouse somewhere, they're all plugged in mining, they don't have to unplug them and stick them in boxes and ship them anymore. They can issue 20,000 non-fungible tokens. And as long as they keep these devices online, they can sell these devices anywhere in the world. And someone can actually go onto the decentralized Titan network and control that device as though it was sitting in their living room. So how's this going to work? So I'm still writing the white paper. There's a lot here. Okay, it's not an easy problem to solve. But I think we've come up with a really interesting idea. We're going to actually, sorry, I shouldn't do that. We're actually going to be routing all the hashing power through the node itself. So all the shares are going to be flowing through a TCP proxy in the actual node. The shares are going to be confirmed by the pool, submitted back to the node, and that mathematical proof of the submitted share and the accepted share is actually going to be what's backing the network. Okay? We believe that everyone should mine. Peer-to-peer decentralized networks should be backed by decentralized mining. Right now, there's a lot of paranoia with developers. They want to keep ASIC resistant in the algorithm. We see this in a lot of different communities where they are afraid of ASICs getting involved in their network because once an ASIC gets involved, now you start seeing centralization of the mining power. So this is why we're proposing decentralization of the control. So even if you think mining works something like this, I got involved in mining in 2012, and all I thought was you need a really cool souped-up computer, you add a little bit of magic, and you'll make some money. This is me in 2012 thinking it had something to do with wizards. Now, all you have to do is have a Titan wallet. Now you can own decentralized devices, you can own decentralized cloud mining contracts, and this is our timeline. So currently, we're going to be rolling it out with the Titan loyalty token. So using our optimization software to get into the platform will help distribute the token initially. We're going to be launching our own centralized hash power marketplace in Q3 to start with the buying and selling of hash power. In 2020, we're going to start rolling out our test net to start actually slowly decentralizing the confirmation of the hash power and the validation of each block. And then later in 2020, we should have a fully decentralized hashing power marketplace for the global exchange of hashing power. Thank you, guys.